I'm Lynn Bullock, and we're at the Clemson PD Research and Education Center. We've been here for the 4th annual Run for Brighter Days. The Jonathan Foundation was started to take care of 60 teens, provide support services for 60 teens in a local inpatient behavioral health center here in Florence.
So the first year we started this race, I didn't know exactly, what shape the Jonathan Foundation was going to have going forward. But Lynn has really transformed this foundation, and it's amazing to see all the kids' lives that have been touched because of it. Watching the moms come in today who had experienced what Lynn had went through and had lost a child to suicide, it was so touching just sitting at the registration table, watching those moms come together, and it's just an amazing thing to be a part of and to help be a force behind making money for such an amazing foundation. There's a 5K, a 10K course, and a 1 mile fun run for kids. They start off together, then they split. It's an amazing route going by the pond, and then they get to experience actually some of the crops and stuff that they plant, and they're coming through some wooded areas too.
It's a track that's out here about 15 miles outside of Florence and between Florence and Darlington on Dargan's Pond. And this track is about 3,000 acres. It's got a 100-acre mill pond, cypress trees. It's a phenomenal, pristine wildlife environment and wetlands.
It really feels great to have this race and to raise money for those kids. It's really kind of a heartbreaker. Jonathan's gone, but his legacy lives on, and it means a lot to us to be able to help other people in his memory.
I would just like to say to not only parents, but to all people is make sure that we slow down and realize that each moment is precious, each person's precious. Everybody has a story, and we want to make sure that everybody has a feeling of worth and a feeling of appreciation, and that's kind of what this is all about. So this is her way of giving back, and while she's here, trying to make sure that she makes a difference.
What this run means to me today is just to spread the good news of what this woman of God here is doing concerning her son, of his passing, and she's still letting people know that life goes on.
Jonathan is my baby boy, and I say he is, although he has passed away, because he is. I've lost his physical presence, but the Lord showed me I've not lost my connection with him, and I do not have to let go of him, that I'll always be connected to him through Jesus. I certainly have learned that organ donation is the right thing to do. It's the right decision to make, and great good can come of it. And I know that, and there's evidence of that through the life of Look and Lucy. To see him come across that finish line and know that he is doing that powered by my child's lungs, I cannot tell you what that feels like. There's a lot of work that goes in this run. It's all worth it to see them come across that finish line.